Well, since earthquakes are a fact of life here in California, you would think preparing for the next quake would be big business. Well, it isn't yet, but as Lloyd LaQuesta reports, one Bay Area entrepreneur is hoping you'll be jolted into action by next week's anniversary.
Brent Long doesn't have to worry too much about advertising his store. Mother Nature comes along and gives him a plug on a regular basis.
Weeks ago, there were a couple little tremors at Stanford. And I'd say about $8,000 of my business in the last 10 days has been from Menlo Park and Stanford area.
So every time the earth moves, it helps move off of Brent's shelves everything from ready-to-make stroganoff to radios and other essentials for when the big one hits. The former real estate developer and Harvard MBA sold his 1984 BMW and loaded up his credit cards to start his business. A business that is doing very well as the anniversary of the quake of '89 returns.
I promised myself a year ago that before 1 year was up, I would have everything ready for the earthquake. So I looked at my calendar and went, I gotta do it now. So I'm doing it now.
It's going bananas. I hire a secretary that starts tomorrow morning. And a lot of people say, well, where are the industry statistics? Well, there are none. So you kind of have to go by feel. And I think, given that there's 4.5 million people here, I'm the only one that's kind of doing it in a serious way, that there's some pretty good potential.
His sales staple is a standard earthquake preparedness kit. Includes a 3-day food bar, drinking water, and other emergency gear like a blanket and first aid kit. He sold hundreds and is stocking up for next Wednesday.
I kind of feel a mission to get the California prepared, the Bay Area.
In Mountain View, for Van Miller on Business, Lloyd LaQuesta.
And if you're wondering how likely it is for us to have another quake, experts say the Bay Area is more likely to have a major earthquake now than we were before the quake last year. There are now 2 chances in 3 that it will strike in the next 30 years.